Capricorn, I am getting ready to get a different reading for Capricorn. The other one was a bit specific, possibly for a small group or one person. But before I do so, I did get the guidance to kind of have another spread from a different deck to kind of see and guide some of the other Capricorns in the former reading about this person and how to recognize themselves and how to make them take extra precautions. Here's what I am hearing. So Capricorn, when I clarified who this person is, I got this top row here, okay? And when I further got cards, I do get how things unfold, how the dynamic is between you and them, and we do have further cards coming on you here. All right, so this is just a brief reading to kind of help you recognize yourself. It wouldn't be difficult anyway, but it's just a little bit of extra guidance, because I do get there is a group of Capricorns that the universe is really kind of warning a little bit here to just be extra careful, because things are unfolding for you, and it's just a question of how you navigate something. At times it's just a question of that little detail that can just, I'm hearing, save the situation. All right, so Capricorn, who this person is, I'm getting the Six of Wands here, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So Capricorn, when I got that, I remember saying something about, like, there is something about quitting being the father and me not being sure what that meant. So there is something about this person that possibly sees a father figure in you, for whoever is a male Capricorn relating to this reading. And there is something about the sexual dynamic as well. Where one has the upper hand, okay, but you both consent to this, is what I am getting here with this card. And as far as this person is concerned, I did remember getting like fatal attraction. There is something about fatal attraction. There is something about you adding this person, you seeing some pictures, them adding you, or something like that. I do get there is something associated with attractiveness, maybe a bit of nudity as well for some of you out there. And I don't know who added who for some of you, but there is this kind of attraction here. It started with attraction, and this can be a bit of a fatal attraction here. That's why there is a bit of caution and warning, okay? So this is what I got for who this person is, okay? A lot of attraction. You're maybe more attracted, or you were more attracted to them physically than seeing them long term, and maybe at that time you did not know that. And there is something about, especially for the males, here's what I am seeing. I'm getting something very paternalistic, and this happens often with Capricorn energies, okay, because this sign represents the father, and their opposite sign on the zodiac wheel represents the mother, Cancer, right? So however this is playing out, I can understand how this paternalistic, or them seeing you as a father, or I don't know, relating to you in some capacity, or possibly there is something about dad and father here. I'm not getting in, well, how do I say this, Capricorn? They could very well, there could be an age gap as well for some of you here, where the Capricorn man here is elder, is older here, okay? I'm getting 30s and 20s, something like that. So this is what is needed from you, and I am getting, this is the kind of understanding that you need to know how you're going to undo all this, okay? So how you're going to kind of not play that role, not understand them both as a man and as a father, or something like that. And the attractiveness, I do see maybe that's not working anymore, because based on what I got for your cards, so the attractiveness, I see that's something that is settled, but for them, I do get they'll be triggered that they are not attractive to you anymore, or there is something about them not arousing you, or something like that anymore. All right, so this is part of what you need to understand to start undoing that karmic thing going on here. And the dynamic that I've seen, maybe that could be in the past, because I do see a Capricorn who's not, man or woman here, who's not willing to engage that, entertain that anymore. So we do have the Two of Cups here, we do have the Ten of Cups, we do have the Six of Cups, and we do have the Ace of Cups. So I see a situation where a Capricorn, you could go at their place and then leave, and then you leave them with a feeling. I do get that this is somebody who, to be fair to them, they do love you, but there is something that verges on what is obsessive and possibly not very healthy here. As we've said yesterday, it is somebody who possibly needs professional treatment, needs professional attention here, and then they come to you, and whatever it is I'm getting, you just deal with it. At times you just deal with it because most of the time you're just too tired, can't deal with that, can't keep arguing. But I do see a dynamic where you go at theirs, or there is something of that nature here, and then you leave, and then you leave them with a feeling, you leave them with something. This is somebody who's very, if anything, attached to you, and then they show up at your place, or they show up in your DMs or something like that, and you just deal with it at some point. All right, so this is the dynamic here. So now on your side, the cards that I got is the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of no, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what I see here, Capricorn, with the Seven of Swords, we did talk about this attraction thing not working anymore. It's not there anymore, and now it's very realistic. And this person I am getting is just somebody that is really an annoyance to you, and they are disturbing something in your life, they are disturbing whatever it is you have to do in your life. And I do see there is somebody that you've met here, there is somebody that you've met with this Knight of Cups, and this person is a completely different person. This woman, especially for some of the Capricorn men here, is a completely different woman. They are the opposite of what you're dealing with at the moment. And for you, you see potential in this one. You possibly see a relationship with this one compared to who you've been with, that ex, that person who won't leave, that person who was just a side for some, or something just undefined maybe at some point here for both you and them. And more on your side, I did get the King of Pentacles, which is your energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. And I think we did get that in your other reading, didn't we? There is something about this new person now, this woman now, that kind of really brings all the earth in you, not just the Capricorn, but wherever your Taurus and Virgo placements as well are. It's just make you feel alive, and you're like, yeah, now I have to go after everything in my life the King of Pentacles way. And this is where what you have going on here poses problem, right? And we do have a different card which I cannot show completely because these cards are a little bit explicit. We do have the Four of Wands. For some of you, you could feel that this is a soulmate, this is a person you vibe with. For some of you, you could feel that this is a twin flame. There is something around that where you just vibe. There is something around that where you're just similar, where you mirror each other in a very good way, and not like this. Here I do see that kind of connection, or that kind of feeling is like more one-sided, because I do see somebody here that takes off at some time. It's not somebody they want to have a relationship with moving forward, but you've met this one here, right? So yeah, this is where you need to be very careful here. I don't know if this gives you some extra information for those I am reading here. And I would like to get one more card for you, but I'll have to look at it just in case it's too explicit to see how to show it to you. One more card for Capricorn, please. What is the final guidance? Or okay, we've got two here, and let's have a look at the bottom of deck. The bottom of deck is Queen of Wands. And we do have two cards here, Five of Cups, and yep, Capricorn, as we've said. And we do have the Queen of Wands here. There is something going on between you and somebody else here, and this other person with this Five of Cups. I am getting this is the card of melancholy, and we did talk about a dark side of Pisces, right? I am getting that this person, the good side of Pisces, is very psychic. They pick up on what's happening, and this person doesn't have to be a Pisces sun by say a Pisces sun per se, but there is something for the group of Capricorns I am reading for here. There is something in their chart around how Pisces is aspected that you need to be very, very careful. And we did talk about you not wanting to trigger that in them. You don't want them to flip. You don't want them to switch on you, because I'm getting you won't know how to deal with this, because at the end of the day, as we've seen, they do love you, but part of that is a bit obsessive. It borders on obsession. It borders on codependency here. All right, there is something that was clear. You're not their dad at some point. You're not looking for a daughter or something. This is what you're realizing, some of you here. So there is that, the psychic part. They will know, because I am getting they are picking up whether you are already having something going on with this person, or you are exchanging messages. This person feels it. This person knows it. They are getting the information here. Okay, I'm getting that this is you here. Okay, this card is representing the Capricorn. They understand that something is brewing here for you. For some of you, you're already dating this other person, so be very careful with that. Okay, this is what the message is about, and this person will come from a place of both Six of Cups and melancholy here. And just be very careful how you talk to them, how you get them out of your apartment if this is something that happens. There is something about being very cautious. There's something about having a poker face. There is something about limiting whatever is going on here, just for your own sake and for the sake of this new person. And there is a need to allow time for this to dissolve properly here. All right, so Capricorn, for whoever that was, this is the further guidance, because I do get, maybe for some of you, you didn't understand maybe how to undo it. How do I go about it? How do I get the patience? How do I go at this? Because I just see it is something that possibly many of you wouldn't know how to deal with if this starts. All right, so this is the guidance. This is the reading. I hope it helps someone out there. Capricorn, thank you.